Hey guys, what is up? Gaming Gear here. It's late at night and it's June 10th and a bunch of new news came out about the 7970X2, so I'm just going to compile this into one video, like a dense video. So first, an update on the Devil 13. It's going to cost $1,200, which is a little overpriced for what it was. If they're going to succeed, they have to be cheaper than the at least the base configuration for this has to be cheaper than the 690. It just has to, because it's not going to perform to the length of the to the extent of the 690. So the Devil 13, as I said before, it's $1,200. The core clock is set to 1.05, which is 1050 megahertz, which is an overclock from a stock 7970 by 125 megahertz. That's a decent boost. I don't know. I haven't really experimented that much with clock boosting. I don't think it gives you that many more frames per second for games, but whatever. It of course would have 4096 stream processors, like I guess, because that is, with my clever mathematician skills, to the number of the stream processors on the 7970 times 2. I know, it's Inception. Texture mapping units, it has 256. ROPS, it has 64. Has 6 gigs of GDDR5 memory at a 68-bit. I can't say numbers today. That's a huge bus and a lot of memory. So this is probably going to be fairly better than the GTX 690 when you're running like 6 above HD like resolutions of like 1600. So this will excel at multi-monitor setups, which, I mean, when you're buying this video card, you're not going to be playing on like a single 24-inch monitor. You're going to be playing on like 5. So it uses 500 watts of power, which is a little bit less than I estimated. I estimated 525 watts, which is still significantly more than the GTX 690. Of course, it uses 3/8 pins as the triple fan solution. Doesn't say how many millimeters. It does have a triple slot design, which I did not know before. Which, I mean, some people complain about those. I never find it much of an issue, but it's coming out in July, and yeah. So let's move on to the next one, which is the Hiss Radeon HD 7970X2 Ice Q. So they are calling it, I think they're calling it 7970X2. ATI has never actually said, yes, we're coming out with this. All these manufacturers just said, you're too slow, we're going to make our own, and you're going to sit there and watch, and we're going to take all the money. So, it's going to be two 7970 GPUs. It's only going to have 2 fans. Its power consumption, I think, let me see, formatting display ports, blah, 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 blah. It's trying to beat PowerColor to the, launch, so it's going to launch probably before then. It's still 3 slots, it is dual fans, and I don't know the stock speeds, because I haven't released that yet, but, maybe it might be more of a overclock. I'm guessing not, because I've not really seen the benefit of an Ice Q cooler. I think it's just a fancy word for dual fan cooler. Woo woo. But what was I gonna say? Everything just drops out of my mind today. I think it's going to run less cool than the Devil 13, so accordingly they're going to have to scale the clocks back. Maybe they might still have an overclock. 1 gigahertz I find is fine for a 7970, but I do think that they overclock a lot better than the GTX 680s, which that really relies on the bundled software. Because I noticed with GTX 680s, Asus and EVGA have just been shipping like their own overclocking utilities, and that never happens with ATI cards. It's just MSI, or you're stuck with the admittedly sucky tools of ATI or AMD over tuner or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Overdrive, I know, is the CPUs, but yeah. So if you're looking to burn a hole in your wallet and you want to get suckier performance on like single monitors than a 690, buy this. I mean, I know it's going to. Don't rage at me for saying it's going to be slower than the 690, because you guys know it's going to be slower than the 690, unless they make some radical new change to the architecture. So, I mean, it's going to be a fast card, but I'm not expecting it to like whip the 690's butt. So, alright, have a good day. Please remember to rate, favorite, comment, subscribe, run around, throw protests in my honor, promote me the dictator of the world. So, bye.